Stotfold is buzzing today because the Olympic gold medalist Victoria Pendleton has come back to town, and the town council has put on a reception to welcome her back. So Victoria, very many congratulations. Stotfold is proud of you today. What have you had to give up to get to this great achievement that you really regret giving up?
Well, I don't actually regret giving up anything, because obviously to be here today and to have this round my neck and all the other achievements and wonderful things I've had as a consequence far outweigh any sacrifice. Obviously, you have to, well, while I was growing up, I probably spent a lot of my free time at weekends training when I could have been, playing with my friends, or, when people had parties and stuff like that at the weekend for birthdays. I couldn't really attend most of the time because I was racing. Probably more than anything is you're having a social life, a lot of young people going out and to bars and clubs and stuff like that, and I haven't really done much of that because it just doesn't fit in with what I want to do, and obviously on the diet side of things, and I have to be in bed early, so it's quite a boring lifestyle, but the rewards are far greater than anything I had to sacrifice.
The talent is something she was born with, but she's also third generation cyclist. My parents were cyclists, my wife and I are cyclists. My wife not so much a cyclist now, but so Victoria and the other two kids all rode bikes from the age of about the time they could walk. I used to race, I still race, but I used to race fairly seriously myself. She used to come along to meetings, track meetings with us, and the kids used to race basically for pocket money, or a lot more pocket money than I'd give them anyway. And when she was about 13, we decided, I realised she'd got some real talent. She'd got a burst of speed which was beyond the norm, well beyond the norm. And a couple of years later, she was talent spotted by British Cycling, and then she got onto the whole progress through the cycling development squad.
Well, during the Olympics, when we saw how well she was doing, we contacted the family, because we had a suspicion there was going to be a good gold medal coming up, and from that, when she got back, we got a date when she could come and have this little celebration this afternoon. And at this, we've presented her with a certificate of commendation from Stotfold Town Council and the town of Stotfold. It isn't the first thing we've given her. In previous championships, we've sent letters of congratulation and things of that sort, because Victoria is a local girl. She went to the St Mary's School here in Stotfold, and then other local schools after that. We've also given her a magnum of champagne, so they can crack that and have a nice old party at some point, but also a local company, Harkness Roses of Letchworth and Hitchin, are going to name a golden rose after her, and we have a photograph of it inside, and it is really a splendid looking rose.
And how do you keep focused just before you're about to start? What are you thinking about?
I suppose just the whole process of what I do in a competition is so well rehearsed that I'm basically just going through steps in my mind of how to do what I'm about to do, and to do it in the best possible way. Your mind you can't allow it to wander. It's so well practiced and well rehearsed that you don't really think about anything except the job in hand, going as fast as possible, making the right decisions, and being as energy efficient as possible. So that's really all I think about. It sounds strange and dull, but true.
Okay. And for the future, how are you going to maintain this for the next 4 years?
Well, I hope I don't maintain it. I hope I go faster. Okay. And I feel there's still a lot of areas for improvement in my performance. I haven't plateaued yet, and I hope to, go a little bit faster. I mean, the world record is something I'd really like to break over the next 4 years before I reach London, to be honest.
You're all very pleased you've got an autograph from Victoria, yeah?
Yeah.
What does it mean to you?
It means that she's done so well and that she's such an inspiration.
Okay, do you like cycling yourself?
Yeah, it's good fun seeing all the sights around.
Why is it important to you then?
Because she went to the same school as us.
Oh, well done, okay. And how about your thoughts then? Why are you so pleased to be here today?
I'm pleased because she's come from Stotfold, which is my hometown, and it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to see an Olympic gold medalist come from where you live.
After waiting in a very long queue, we were able to get an interview with Victoria, and we're delighted to have this piece of history on film for local news TV.